This is Ken, my son, that I've been telling you about. Telling you a little bit about his story. And I'll give you a little bit more information. Let me turn this TV off for a second.
It's summer. Your kids, go play.
You're okay, sweetheart. I'm gonna feed you your lunch, okay? So he was in a really bad car accident. He was ejected from the vehicle and suffered a major skull fracture, bleeding on the brain, and then after that, while he was in the hospital, he had 2 strokes at 2 separate times, one to the right side of his brain and one to the left side of his brain, which the left side was pretty bad and it ate up most of his brain. He can no longer talk. He can't eat from his mouth or drink from his mouth, so he has a feeding tube here that I feed him from. I'll do another video and show you how I mix his food and everything, and get somebody to video a close-up of this so you can see how to do it for yourself to make sure that no gas is getting in there, because you don't want him to have gas and have an upset stomach. And you want to do it the way I'm doing it. As the doctor told me, gravity feeding, because it's more natural for the body, rather to some people prefer to push it. I don't like to do that. He seems to have fits of vomiting when his food is pushed, so we do the gravity method. We make sure that we continuously pour food in there to where it's always going through the line and there's no air gaps, so there's no bubbles, which again create gas and give him a really upset stomach, and then he's just not in a good mood. He's actually acting very nice for you guys. I call him Zohan because he's really good with this right leg here. He likes to try to kick the food out of my hand or kick me or hit, which is natural for people with traumatic brain injuries and strokes. They get frustrated and aggressive and confused, and especially in his case, he's nonverbal, I can imagine. We're almost done. It doesn't take long, unless he's being uncooperative, and then it can be a struggle. But most days he's pretty decent about it. Ain't that right, Bubby? Gonna help for the last little bit? That's it? Thank you. Now you always have to flush with water afterwards. Everybody's different. Your doctor will tell you how much they're supposed to have. We do 300 milliliters with him just so he's not dehydrated or anything like that, since this is the only source of nutrition or food or water that he has is through this tube. And again, it's like with the food, you want to make sure you continuously pour so there's no space in between. Hold on. No space in between, so it doesn't create any air bubbles or gaps. And the water goes down a lot faster than the formula does, so just be wary of that as well. Then once the last of it goes into the tube, I clamp the end of the tube, twist off his syringe because he has a twist tube top, and then I have this nifty little thing I'll show you guys in a separate video, the supplies I use to care for his feeding tube and to keep it attached to his body and stuff so it doesn't accidentally get pulled out. Thank you guys, and I hope you enjoyed this and people learn. Have a great one. Bless you.